立法會主席。
President.
政府法案
Government Bills, first reading. Road Traffic Amendment Bill 2017. Waterworks Amendment Bill 2017. Government Bills, second reading. Secretary for Transport and Housing. President, I move the second reading of the Road Traffic Amendment Bill 2017. The bill seeks to amend the definition of buses and public light buses in Road Traffic Ordinance Cap 374 to increase the maximum seating capacity of PLBs from 16 to 19 so as to enhance PLB's passenger capacity overall. The seating capacity of PLBs was last adjusted 30 years ago in 1988, whereby the number of seats was increased from 14 to 16. Among the public transport system, the role of PLBs is to provide supplementary feeder service and to serve areas with relatively lower passenger demand, or where the use of high-capacity transport modes is not suitable. While the supply and demand for PLB services have remained generally stable over the past few years, the passenger demand during peak periods has generally increased. Services of some routes are insufficient to cope with demand. After a thorough study, the government now proposes to increase PLB seats to respond to increased passenger demand, in particular demand during the peak periods. In considering and deciding on the appropriate maximum capacity, we have to consider not only the supply and demand of PLBs, but also the need to maintain the delicate balance among various transport modes and provide diversified choices to passengers. Our study shows that increasing the number of seats to 19 can markedly improve the inadequate GMB services during peak hours and enhance the operating environment of GMB operators. In terms of the ratio of left-behind passengers of GMBs during peak periods, under the scenario of increasing the number of seats from 16 to 19, each added seat could reduce left-behind passengers by an average 11%. However, each seat increased beyond 19 seats could only reduce such ratio by 2 to 3%. Yet, from the perspective of overall planning, we should not just look at the demand at peak periods, but also have regard to the overall operating environment and the diversified transport system in Hong Kong. Hong Kong's public service transport systems are well developed and there are different degrees of healthy competition. Therefore, we must have prudent assessment on the impact of increasing PLB's maximum capacity on other transport modes so that we can maintain a reasonable division of roles and functions among them. This way, we can maintain continuous healthy development in public transport to benefit the public. In December last year, we consulted the Transport Panel of the Legislative Council on our proposal to increase maximum seating capacity of PLBs to 19. While members welcome this proposal, in view of bringing more benefits to passengers and that there is a PLB model now which can fit in 20 seats, the majority of members believe the government should consider increasing the maximum seating capacity of PLBs to 20. We have explained to members that our policy consideration would not be based on a particular type of model vehicle or manufacturer, and the proposal of 19 seats has taken into account unbalanced factors from all sides mentioned above. We now propose to increase the maximum seating capacity and not increasing the statutory maximum number of PLBs, i.e. 4,350 vehicles now. The advantage is that without having to increase traffic flow, we can effectively respond to passenger demand and in peak periods and cut down on waiting time. With the new maximum seating capacity, operators may decide on their own in the future whether to increase the seating capacity of their vehicles based on the actual operating conditions and the exact number of seats to be added and the implementation timetable. Such an arrangement can give more flexibility for operators. Our study also shows that there is an increased demand in recent years for private light buses, especially school private light buses. This trend will continue in the short and medium term. Hence, we also propose to increase the maximum seating capacity for private light buses to 19 to meet passenger demands. The bill contains a transitional provision, i.e., the existing public or private buses with seating capacity of 17 to 19 can, after the enactment of the bill, stay with their existing classification to avoid any impact on their services. The bill also provides for consequential amendments to Motor Vehicles First Registration Tax Ordinance, Road Tunnels Government Regulations, and Road Traffic Construction and Maintenance of Vehicles Ordinance. The details of the bill are set out in the Legislative Council brief issued to the Legislative Council on the 28th of March this year. We sincerely appeal to the electoral support for this bill and hopefully can be passed as soon as possible so that operators can increase the number of seats to respond to passenger demands. President, so I speak.
I now propose the question here, and that is that the Road Traffic Amendment Bill 2017 be read the second time. In accordance with the rules of procedure, the debate is now adjourned and the bill is referred to the House Committee. Secretary for Development. President.